problems. Sorry.
So harvest was going along real smooth, guys, and then we got this picture from Dad at the grain facility, and one of the trucks had dropped this out of the bottom. Well, and we figured out it either came from one of the grain carts or the combine. So we got to diagnose this problem here before it gets out of hand. There's a lot of moving parts and pieces on these pieces of equipment. You're not always 100% familiar with everything. So it may take us just a few minutes, or maybe, I don't know how long it could take us to diagnose this problem so that we don't have any bigger problems that come up here in the future. We're going to climb up here in the tractor and we're going to open up the slide so that we have full visibility of everything, so we can walk around this grain cart and get this problem diagnosed.
Thank you. All the way if you can. Well, just keep the young guys around. Quite young.
We're going to go ahead and pop open these bottom gates so we can take a look at this bottom auger and see if there's anything wrong with it.
And I don't know if that's all one. I assume it's all one auger. Yeah. I mean, my next step is going to be to look in the combine.
I just can't. I mean, I guess it's possible that it came out of the combine, but that seems really. I think you'd feel it though, wouldn't you? I just think you would feel it coming out of the auger.
What's that?
One thing we were blessed with is the fact that we could figure out which cart the load came from in that semi, so we only have to look through one of the carts.
2 nuts.
We also noticed we had a little piece bent up there on the auger, and we're going to go ahead and get that fixed before it becomes a problem as well. It wasn't what we were looking for, but sometimes you'll find something that you weren't looking for that you're glad you saw.
And beat it on the concrete, straighten it out with the sledgehammer in there. And then I want to empty that other auger cart. I want to look in there, his auger, next time he empties here, and see that he's got all 4 bolts. So he's got 2 down here, and he's hey, you got to get me lined up here. Is it close, Mario?
Is he not supposed to make like a flick?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, you're getting there.
There we go.
You go.
Now the hose is lined up.
Okay. All right, let's go down there.
So we're going to go ahead and climb in the cart, see if there's anything that's super visible that we're missing. You always hope that it's something easy to get to and easy to fix, but that's not always the case. Well, we were about done with this field of wet corn, and so we figured we'd go ahead and get stopped, get blown off, and get fueled up, ready for the next day. We had a big move that next day, and our dryer was getting backed up a little bit, so we'd give it a couple extra hours to run and close down a little bit earlier than we typically do. So we think we found where the issue is at. So that auger, that horizontal auger down there at the bottom of the cart, is so long, it's got a couple pieces, and it's got a support piece in the middle. Now there's 2 bolts in there that hold it up. And so one of them came out, and that was what our issue was. So here we are under the cart. We're going to see if we can't be 100% sure that that's where that bolt came from. And we're very glad that we figured that out when we did, because we could have ended up with a full cart of grain and absolutely no way to get it out of there if that other bolt gave out.
Small picture if you can find it.
Tell Renelle tonight when he gets home, she needs to take his pants and sew them up.
Janice can do that.
I got this.
We figured out that was, in fact, the issue. So we got to wait on the rescue truck, the service truck, to come back and help us with some tools so we can get that fixed and be ready to attack the next day and get harvest finished up. So as the sun goes down, we were able to get it done and beat the darkness, get everything fixed, including that other piece that we figured out was bent, get it replaced, and get everything all ready to go to finish up harvest. We're very blessed with a handy crew that can make things happen and get things fixed, keep the wheels rolling.
Inch and 1/8, sorry.
Or it's 5/8.
Inch and 1/8.
Yeah, it's 5/8. Oh my God, I don't think I have one short.
The right thread.